Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. Clearly doesn't think so. In actual fact, the way.
Well, in games of this nature, as a player, Peter, you only want to work as hard as demanded. You don't want to have to go at it full pelt. But when the opposition is what it is, all of that kind of goes out the window. The challenge here will ask more of you, and so both teams will wish to give more than they take. It's one of those games, Peter, where if the opposition increase their effort, you have to follow it.
So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Saka! And the ball's come out! Rice has a hit! Pedro absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team now.
And he's there to cut it out. Managed to get it away. Forward it goes. Gabriel. They've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Timber. Saka, full tilt down the right-hand side. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Fernandez, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Palmer goes looking. Rice. Martinelli. Ball's out on the left now. Gets away from his opponents. He's got it, and he's got time. Turns and goes back. That's a foul. Referee's given it. a real chance to break the deadlock. It's an Arsenal free kick. Right! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Cucurella plays it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Subimendi. Saliba.
Arsenal are mixing their game up with lots of promise on show. We've seen good possession.
Palmer. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
João Pedro gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Odegaard. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Chalobah. Saka. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Martinelli. Odegaard. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Finds himself eased off the ball. Palmer. The referee's awarded a free kick. Clearance and very necessary. Arsenal have it back and they can go again. Martinelli. Adventurous run from a defender. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Cucurella is there and he can get that clear. Looking for a decent ball in. Has a pop! And it was a chance, but needs a drink for the keeper.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Half-time whistle goes. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Arsenal can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Fernandes, and it's Sterling. Cross needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Cucurella. Sterling. Timber is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Adboards. And Fernandes! He's pulled off a fine save.
Fernandes really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Adboards gets it back. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Fernandes. Rice, with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Cucurella. And here's Sterling, in towards the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
The attendance for this match
Rice.
was 62,005.
He's got options out wide. Goes for goal! Attempt, that's the wrong outcome. Saliba, he's had a go! João Pedro. Justo. Chelsea, lots of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Good idea, just poorly executed. Sterling. Rice. Decent progress down the left. A heavy challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Subimendi. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Fernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Sterling clips one through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Swung over into the middle. And they've been caught. Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Substitution
Chelsea
taking place.
can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Nicely controlled. In he flies! They've done it! And late in the day, a telling moment. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in your head.
And he's done it! It's a goal thanks to number 20.
Chelsea break the deadlock.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward.
Chance! That is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
The goal scorer for Arsenal, number 14.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Palmer.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Shapes to shoot.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Reshade. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. Right on the edge. Feel the moment. Martinelli will go first. Puts them wide.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Pedro with eyes on the prize. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Saka is the man who's second in line. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Palmer is second man up.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
And so the captain steps up. He's found the corner. The keeper's guessed right, but couldn't keep it out. Sterling will take the third penalty. It's in, too smart for the keeper. It's 3 apiece, so he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Great stop, keeper's denied him.
That's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Good take, keeper committed himself.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So it's down to him to keep it alive. And there it is, the decisive kick. So after a gruelling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties.